My head under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. Seen it right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored and kill it?
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Jordana on a Saturday night. Oh, those pop-ups. I thought I had them away. But thank you for being here. Let's shake off everything that you've had going on from the week and just relax. Inhale deeply to the count of 4. Hold it. Exhale to the count of 4. Excellent. Inhale through your nose to the count of 4. Good job. Release through your mouth to the count of 4. One more time. Inhale through your nose to the count of 4. Hold it. And release through your mouth to the count of 4. Good job. Just shake it all off. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it all off. We're gonna have to let that song go. Welcome, welcome on a Saturday night. Welcome on a Saturday night. One of the things we'll be discussing tonight, among others, because you know I easily go squirrel, is finding freedom through forgiveness. Letting go of resentment and anger, because I know that can be so hard. Because sometimes people are just mean. Sometimes people are mean as rattlesnakes. Hello, Shelly Marie Crumb, Sarah McCluskey, Shay B. My friends and friends and friends. Welcome on a Saturday night. Sometimes people could be mean just for the sake of being mean. Sometimes people can say the cruelest of things or do the meanest of things, and they seem so unaware of what they've done. And sometimes people are fully aware of what they've done. And those are the people that just don't care. Some people just don't care about what they've done. Hey, Paranormal Witch Willow. Hey, Ray of Sunshine. Some people just don't care. But we will hold on to it. Hoping and wishing and praying that they will see the error of their ways. That they will see the error of their ways and they will come back and say, I'm sorry, or apologize, or other people will see what this person has done. And you will just stew and carry it and carry that anxiety. And if you're like me, I will often go inward. I will look at my behavior first. I will look at the whole situation and see what I could have done better, said better, changed, so it would not have gone there. I tend to look at me first. When I was younger, I would always blame myself for the whole situation. I would make myself the villain, the enemy, the one that caused the situation. Hey, Unapologetically Romeo, everyone, please go check out his channel. I would always blame myself. I would carry the guilt of it. I would literally make myself physically sick when I was very young and carry the guilt of the situation. Instead of resentment and anger, I would carry the guilt because I didn't want to believe a person could be that mean or be that cruel. to me. So I would carry it. And as I got a little older and went into therapy, and especially when I went to school to become a psychotherapist, I had to learn to see the big picture. What was my responsibility? What was their responsibility? And it was very hard. It was difficult for me when I would see fully that people could be that cruel or that mean. You know what I'm saying? To understand fully in young adulthood that people could be that mean or that evil did exist. Because in some people do carry the attitude of evil. If they resonate so low, if they resonate low, 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 they can carry the energy of evil. Some people prefer that because it makes them feel strong and powerful. Some people prefer that energy, that feeling of evil. Some people are just merely misguided. Thank you, Shaby. Some people are just merely misguided. Granted, I am not perfect. I know that. Um, I'm always a work in progress. It is not that I never make a mistake, because I do. There can be miscommunication. Lord knows sometimes there can be miscommunication between myself and my daughter, for instance. And I have not been short of never saying, I'm sorry to my daughter. Okay? If there has been a miscommunication or I haven't said something in the way I wanted to, you get what I'm saying? And she took it differently than I wanted to say it, for instance. So let that be said. But I can completely and fully say I have never said anything to anyone ever with the intention of hurting or harming them. Ever. Even if I did not care for the person. Even if I did not like the person. I will stop short of that. I will stop short of it. Now, I might say, they're ASSHOLE to myself. You know what I mean? But I try to live by do no harm. Because I have to live with myself. I don't want to bring more harm than is needed. So, if we run into a person that causes pain and harm, and they don't care that they've done that, but we carry anger and resentment or anxiety and continue to carry that pain, who are we hurting? If they don't care or cannot be changed, we continue to harm and beat up and injure ourselves, carrying that repetitive injury that they caused. those words created an injury to our soul, to our spirit, to our emotions. And it's like a repetitive injury over and over and over and over and over again. And we carry it because we have resentment and anger and pain that we either want karma to get them, we wish we could do something, we want them to say, I'm sorry, we want them to be aware, we want them to come to us and apologize or have some big awareness, some aha moment, and it doesn't occur. Or if it does occur, it may not be in the way we wish, and maybe it's too little too late. And often our expectations are not exceeded. You get what I mean? Ramel says, I also believe you can forgive someone and not have to be around them, meaning just because you forgive them doesn't mean you have to be in each other's lives. 150%. Absolutely. I agree with you. Where is my drop link? Dana. Oh, by the way, I might have to change my Wednesdays. I know I'm going to have to in the next few months. Change my Wednesday, say it right, Dana, to another day because my clinical classes are going to be on Wednesday nights. And I'm going to have to figure out how to juggle. Willow says, my parents never apologized to me. They think it's normal to not apologize, and they expect people to move on and forget about it. That's a lot of ego. My mom does the same. And sometimes parents still see their kids as kids, where kids should just listen and obey. Sometimes they still see their kids as kids and do not treat them as adults. And at some point, it is about the kids being brave enough to create boundaries. And that's what has to happen. Shay B says to me, I look at the intention. Yes, sometimes you have to. Hey, professional paranormal research, Dustin. How are you doing? So nice to see you. Everybody, if you have not, please check out his channel, Professional Paranormal Research, PPRCM73. He also has a mental health background. He does. I will be giving away another pro bono session of clinical hypnotherapy. I will be giving one of those away periodically. Be aware of what you want to change in your life. I'm learning some great inductions. The other day, we learned an induction where the person feels like one arm is very heavy with extremely heavy sandbags in it, and the other arm goes up in the air because it feels like it has like 50 hot air balloons attached to it. Very cool. Ray says, hey, Miss Ray, please check out her channel and her Instagram. She does a lot of fitness on there. Ray says, I don't feel my mom will ever become aware of her negative impact on me. I am working on accepting that. Ray, do you ever have those adult to adult conversations where you go, I feel this way when blah, blah, blah. Now, I make tiny headway with my mom, but I have learned to accept it's never going to go beyond a certain point. Because she is who she is. Okay, Instagram. Sorry, Ray. Check out her Instagram. You can put your Instagram in the chat too, Ray. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. What did I just pop? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have no problem supporting other good creators. I don't have an ego like that. Thank you, Dana. I'm nothing without Yo Baby, Vicky, and Crazy Girl. They are the inspirations of PPR channel. They are great ladies. I miss seeing Yo Baby around. I never can remember her Instagram handle because I don't think it's Yo Baby. Hey, yellow shirt dad! So nice to see you. Yes, classic narcissist returns to what you did to me. I know that feeling. There is Ray's Instagram handle, everybody. IGM Blue Eyes. IGM Blue Eyes. And I don't often drop my Instagram, but it's Dear Dana 1111. I forget. I forget a lot of things. Oh, yeah, please like and subscribe. It helps throw the channel out into the YouTube to get some, you know, movement. To get some movement. I didn't put a good enough title last week. That didn't get enough movement. I'm hoping the fact that I got invited back to TMZ will get some movement. Yellow Shirt Dad, if you'd like to pop up, please pop up. We'll probably do some angel messages after a while. Yellow Shirt Dad, last week when we were together, sorry for drinking, for some reason, connected to you or somebody in the chat, but it felt like you. The name Jim kept popping up for some reason. The name Jim kept popping up connected to you somehow. Or maybe somebody in the chat, but it felt like you. But back to forgiveness and finding a way to let go of it. No, you did not, Willow. Shut your mom. I wasn't feeling good that day. It had to be obvious, but I was not feeling good that day. Anyway, we have to find a way to let go. And sometimes, if you visualize the person that hurt you as a child and visualize speaking to them about how they hurt you and giving that pain back to them and realizing what must have gone on in their life to make them able to hurt you like that. And, you know, you can't really want them to go to hell when you give that pain back to them as a child, or you don't want to go to hell with them. You can kind of walk away and just give it back to them because you realize at some point they were a child. You know what I mean? So the thing of it is, just pass it back to them spiritually. Let it go. And realize it really has nothing to do with you. Just give it back to them. Release, cut away, cut the cords. Find yourself cutting the cords. You can see the cords attached to that person. It's almost like octopus cords. And spiritually see yourself cutting the cords. That's what I do. and I throw it away in the toilet actually and release them. And I actually sage myself and I release the anger, the resentment, and I free myself from it because I don't want that heaviness and that anxiety and that yuck and that weight affecting my life moving forward. I don't want it to have a hold on me connected to them. I want to be able to live my life lighter and freer and not be connected to any kind of negativity like that. What say you, Dustin?
How are you doing? I thought I would pop up and say thank you for all your support and being so kind all the time.
You, well, you're most welcome, but you don't have to thank me like that. You're most welcome.
It's greatly appreciated and actually gave me a chance to test out my new headphones since it's always been hard to hear doing StreamYards
Are you
with
liking
my
them?
phone. Oh, yeah, because they're Yo Baby uh, told me about them. It's what she uses, and they're bone. What's that called? Bone. I want to say bone condensing. It's not. Uh, it stays on the outside of your ear, and the sound, the vibrations, and all that go through, and that's how you hear. And
Huh.
um,
How do you
that's
spell it?
SHOKZ. I've got
Shh.
you on Instagram. I'll send you the Amazon link to what they are.
Okay, because my husband got me another pair for Christmas, and
The they're
I had to go back to
completely
my old
wireless.
ones.
Yeah. I like them. I'm in love with them. They're better than my Samsung earbuds. They're cheaper than the Samsung earbuds, and you don't have to have them sticking in your ear. I mean, yeah, and it's clear as day. You're hearing me with it, so I know they're working good.
They do sound good. Do you know how many things I've fried since I've been on YouTube?
Mm, and definitely worth the pair I've got now are the cheapest ones they got. They're only $79, and
Wow.
they you you can't they don't Samsung don't come close to these. Let me put it that way. My $250 pair of Samsung earbuds don't even come close to the $79 pair of uh, headset, whatever you want to call it.
Hey, Guru.
But anyways, enough about me. How have you been doing? It's been a while.
I'm glad to see him out and about and not in the hospital anymore.
Someone was in the hospital.
Yeah, Guru and Wahoo the Turtle, he is a creator that literally just uplifts and supports creators, period,
That's awesome.
and helps them get their channels moving and going in a very organic way. He brings
Yeah,
creators together on his channel,
that's cool.
and that's all he does is support people.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's pretty
awesome.
amazing. He's just a very um, loving, good human.
There you go. Ray got it. Shocks. My husband has those too. Yeah, that's what they are, is shocks. And yeah, uh, I'm gonna send Dana the link. But glad that Guru is doing better. Yo baby was in the hospital too. She had stones, bladder stones that got real bad.
Oh, bless her
Uh,
heart. I didn't know that.
knocked her out for about a week and a half or more, and she's doing a lot better now.
Good. Willow, you're so funny.
I know she won't mind me saying that because she's already told people on my panel not too long ago about it. So
shucks, my husband has that too. I'll have to check him out. Oh, Guru said he's blushing. He is a good, good
Oh,
man.
Yeah. And PW, I'm just a normal average bloke.
But if you don't know him, check him out, um, Dustin. Guru
I
and
definitely will.
he's
I
just a good
definitely
human.
will.
And he's very close to 1,000. And literally, he just, that's where I met Yellow Shirt. That's where I met Gene.
yeah. And I came in. My laptop froze up. I had to reboot. What were you talking about? Where we met? Is it?
Where we first met.
Yeah, I've seen yellow around quite a bit.
Yeah. I actually was sitting there tonight and I was getting comfy watching the show and my alert went off like, oh no, my gosh, Dana's coming on. I was so tired. I was not too tired, but yeah. I'm like, I got to get in there.
Yeah, I'll give you energy when you come in
I
here.
know. That was interesting. You mentioned that gym thing, but
Do you know anything about?
I know a gym, but and I'm going to see him tomorrow. But
Yeah.
a guy I used to work with.
Is he sick or something?
Hmm?
Is he sick or
Oh,
something?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him. I This is one of the I go to a monthly group that I used to work with at one of my jobs, and I don't really talk to him on a normal basis. So I don't know if he is or not. I can find out tomorrow. But
Okay.
yeah,
Just
Mm.
something up with him.
I mean, yeah, it's too late to text one of my
Yeah.
other boys. Yeah,
Well, you'll see him tomorrow.
yeah. If he shows up, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. If not, if he doesn't, I'll ask why. So
Yeah. Hopefully everything's okay.
yeah.
But I like it when you don't have the big scary skull on your thing, Dustin.
uh, that skull is actually my face, though. That's what.
Mhm.
I know, but still.
Yeah. Or
You're,
is that one better? It's even got three crosses on it. They're at the bottom of the ghosty.
I know
Mhm.
you're kind and friendly and stuff. That's
Well, only to people that I care about or to people that treat me nice, and I do
yeah.
go, yeah, yeah. It's just you're not you be nice when it's okay, but you got to be able to turn that nice off and be really firm and mean business when it's time.
Right. Have you ever had anybody that was mean or cruel or whatever to you and you just held on to it and it just bothered you for a long time?
Oh yeah, until I snap because I'm cycloclimatic, and so I'll do that and then to a certain point, and you just can't do it no more, and you go off.
Hmm.
Go off how?
You speak your mind and you just fire back. If they're verbally to you, they'll just get verbally back. If they're trying to throw a punch at you, guess what? It's game on, defense mode, or you hold out to the last minute, and when enough is enough, and it just you do what it takes to, you got to stand up for yourself. But
But what if it's a relationship where you don't speak and the energy's still there?
oh,
Hmm.
if in a relationship, I'm already going through something like that now. I don't talk. I'm working on getting away, breaking free to where I can live a better life, and I'm focused on a goal. I just keep focusing on what makes me happy, and that negativity, it doesn't come close to ruining that happiness that I'm working towards.
Right. But I've had relationships in the past and
Hmm.
not necessarily, well, mainly it's been, yeah, ex-husband or whatever. But where you still carry the energy that where
I
it
know.
bothers you, right?
I'm I'm the type that once you're gone or you're not with them no more, it's done. It's over. You don't even think it's just gone. It don't exist no more.
Okay. But I
Yeah.
always try to go, work it out in your head, work it out in your
Oh
heart.
no. I don't even do that. I just because any negativity to me, it's just my opinion. Though negativity has no room, and when I come, especially in a relationship. So if it's that bad, it's negative. It's never going to get better, and it's done.
Right.
Once you're able to break free, let it all go because moving on forward with your life, you will never truly be happy. You will never appreciate the good things that the good man does bring before you if all you're going to do is hang on all that negativity and go, well, what if I would have done this and what if that or what about that? What if they would have done? No, it's done. It's over. Be happy.
Are you
You
able
know,
to forgive those people?
I forgive them. It don't mean that you gotta want anything to do with them or care about them no more. You can be
Right.
like,
Mhm.
all right, I forgive you, but I'm sorry you no longer exist to me. I'm living my life. You go do whatever. Just you don't even think about it. And when you forgive someone, that's part of forgiving is you if you don't forget about everything that has happened and move on and focus on the good things in life, then you haven't forgiven them because you're still holding on to that. You're still holding a little bit of a grudge.
Right.
That's my opinion, though. That's
Mhm.
me.
I had to take the hurt and get angry first. It was
Uh,
easier for me to
Yeah.
shift the hurt to anger. And then once I did that, I was able to release to forgiveness.
it's yeah. With me, it's no, not really an anger. It's a hurt, then a disgust and a despise, but not an anger because to me, anger is more of an aggression. Like, okay, if someone puts a hand on me or someone stands in a doorway, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do what it takes to get through there and to a comfort zone where my mental health and myself are going to be in a better place. You're not, no one's going to stop that, you know.
You see, I took my anger
Mhm.
and learned judo.
Well,
I took it and learned judo. And then
well,
when I learned judo, and I would practice, I would just imagine that my ex-husband was on the other side of it,
Oh gosh.
yeah,
and
well,
it helped me in a healthy way.
yeah,
Mhm.
and that's good. In
I
my
mean,
prior profession, I was trained in Krav Maga, and so I know where you're coming from on that. If now worst comes to worst, and you got to use that and to release the energy. But Krav Maga is more about your self defense, but little force is necessary to, I say eliminate, but take down your opponent, enemy, whatever, with as little harm as possible, but still effective.
yeah. Then I did kickboxing, and that helped. But it was all about moving that energy out of my body.
Yeah, you should try Krav Maga. I think you would like it.
But yeah, I'll have to look into it. But the point was, I knew I had that feeling and that emotion,
Hmm.
and I knew I had to get it out of me. And that's part of what forgiveness is as well.
Hmm.
Getting all of that negative emotion that you're holding on to
Mhm.
and getting it out of you. Because if you carry it, it can cause disease.
Well, you could get a
That's
punching bag
funny.
and do the same thing with a punching bag.
Yeah. But it also, that's where not all, but some mental illness will come from,
Hmm.
and mental health issues when you carry so much resentment and
Oh
anger
yeah,
and unforgiveness,
yeah,
because it will accumulate in your system.
yeah. And
That's not
for some
good.
people, yeah, for some people, it can be so traumatic it does permanent mental damage, and and they're never able to escape it because it's permanently frozen and implanted into their memory.
Yeah, and it's just
Yeah.
like, with clinical hypnosis, when it goes deeper than that. I'm going back to in my residency now. It goes into the behavioral part, into the subconscious part. You can get so much trauma over a lifetime that you don't cope with, and you're packing it in like luggage, right? And if you don't release and cope with a lot of that stuff, you know how I talk about the shadow side of your body? Think about how
Mhm.
much you're packing in, how much trauma, how much anger, how much
Yeah,
resentment, how pack, right?
Mhm.
And what happens to your mental health and your body when you're
yeah,
doing that?
exactly.
That's why we end up
Well,
seeing so many people in
uh
mental health hospitals and
yeah.
ERs.
Oh yeah. Then you've got people that are born with an illness like that. Like, you already know that my profession is bipolar, paranoid, schizophrenic, aggressive, and violent type
Yeah,
people.
the
And
far end of it.
yeah, and and when you start talking about the deeper parts of it, there's people they're just born wired that way, and they don't know how to handle or deal with it. There is no outlet to them. I mean, there is, but not to them. There isn't. And like you
Yeah.
said, they end up in all these institutions and hospitals, and
Hi, Adam Harris. How are you doing?
Mhm.
I mean, all it takes is a trigger,
hmm
the right trigger.
yeah,
Hmm.
and and they don't know how to de-escalate themselves, and they have to rely on someone else to help de-escalate the situation.
Or school, what
Yeah.
happens in schools,
Yeah,
you know, pow, pow, pow.
and I think that's where a lot of I hate the word, and I hate it in general. I don't hate much things, but I do bullying, and it all comes from the people don't know what they're doing to someone, and that the person just they take so much of it, and they don't know how to deal with it, and it turns so sad. It always ends up being sad, and
And I think
you
right
know
now in our world, in our country, you cannot turn on the news. You cannot turn on the news
it's everywhere.
without
Yeah.
things being exacerbated
Yeah,
and the
on the
world
news. Yep,
crying out for mental health to be the number
yep,
one thing to be looked at and to be helped. And it's not
yep.
being.
No, no, they're not listening. And you turn on the TV, you turn on the radio, you get on YouTube, you get on Facebook, everywhere. It's everywhere. There is no
Mhm.
escaping. But yet, the government and other officials that could really do something to kind of, you know, put more, I don't know if they want to call it study or research or funding, whatever it is, to help, you know, get to the cause of everything, because there is a cause. There's always a cause for something, whether you're born with it, whether it's from home, whether it's from school, there's a cause. And keep all that awareness public 24
Yeah.
7.
Well, how
You see,
about maybe learning how to cope with it or deal with it? Maybe,
Yeah,
you
here's the
know.
thing too: the people that are being cruel, dismissive, um, the people that ghost you, the people that have been in relationships with you that are trying to cause harm, they want you to engage with them.
yeah,
Yeah, I see that.
The ones that don't care, they want you to engage with them.
mhm,
The ones that are negative on YouTube, they want you to engage with them.
yeah. Some of them get a sick satisfaction. And then there's some of them that that they want you to, but then once they come across someone that is a lot more powerful than them and they take them down, and then
Hmm.
that's when they stop, and then they want to turn around and blame the one that they were uh, pushing, try to put the blame on them when it wasn't even their fault. They were just putting an end to it.
You're more powerful when you stand strong in your own
Yep.
integrity, when you forgive and release all that negative energy and you find a way to move forward in another direction in your own space and your own happiness. People are going to be rude and ugly, but you have to
Find,
look at it.
Yeah,
What's wrong with them?
that's
yeah,
a given.
find an outlet like nature. Go on a hike. Go camping. Go fishing. Go sit out and watch the birds. Or
And
you know,
if you were in a relationship with them and they can be that rude and ugly, be thankful they're gone.
yep.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
I mean, forgiveness isn't art. It's not about, oh, it was okay that you did that and I'm all coolio and I forgive you. No, it's always about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'll speak up. I
Yeah.
mean, if you do me wrong,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to
Yeah.
hold it in and say, "Oh gosh, what's wrong
Yeah.
with me?" I'm going to say, "You know what? You really did me wrong, and we need to talk about this, or something else is, it's going to have to do. Something's going to have to be
Well,
done."
some people they're talking just don't do no good. Like
Yeah.
I never really talk about my personal life, and I never will on YouTube. I kind of
Mhm.
just yeah, I'm going through a hard time. That's all anybody needs to know. But I'm like what Dana says. Just you know, I ignore. You get once you get your head straight and you realize you deserve to be happy. You realize what is really going on, and there's no resolving it. It's over. Okay, make steps. Okay, your first goal. If you don't have a job, get a job. Okay, if you don't have
Mhm.
a vehicle, save up to get the vehicle. Don't be buying stuff you don't need or whatever. And then
Mm,
once you get that vehicle, okay, now start. If you got bad credit, work on your credit. Then once you get your credit up, start saving money. And when you get to that comfort zone of, okay, now is the time where I can leave and be happy. I can, survive on my own or with whoever,
Yeah.
else there's going to be, and just keep plugging away. And anytime you're, whether it's a spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it is, if it now that negativity is still being casted at you, just let it bounce off and just stay. You know what? I don't care. This in your head, picture your goal and let that be your happiness because it will be your happiness.
yeah,
Don't let anything come in
Yeah.
between. Forgive the person that's doing it all to you, but don't you know don't let them bring you up just to bring you back down again. Just stay focused.
Yeah. I mean, if a lot of people thought like you did right there, I don't think we'd have a lot of problems. But a lot of people like to
Yeah.
blame, and they're too lazy to do
Oh,
anything about it, and they're going to blame somebody.
yeah.
And like I
Very,
said,
very.
if they need a car, oh my, all right, I'm going to go up and save for that,
Yeah.
and I'm going to give up this. Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And I don't point fingers. I don't
Hmm.
blame. Very few people know my situation I'm in, and they're even like, "Wow," and yeah, it's hard, but it can be done. You
Oh,
can
it can be done.
you
Yeah.
you can forgive, and once you're able to forgive, you you don't truly forgive if you keep thinking on it and dwelling on it. You got to
yeah,
be able to let it go completely.
Yeah, because it's going to consume you.
Yes. And then
Hmm.
say, a year later, you meet someone else and you really like them and, things are really going good. And then all of a sudden, they're like, well, what's wrong with you? Oh, I was just thinking about this and I'm worried that you're
Hmm.
going to ruin a great potential
Yeah.
because you couldn't let something go. You couldn't forgive and just let it go,
Hmm.
you know?
Yeah. It's just sometimes like, how do you let it go so easy, or what's the process of doing that? That's, I think,
You
where
know,
some people have an
for
issue.
me,
Yeah.
what it was for me, and
Hmm.
because I'm still going through it, so I'm just my opinion and speaking from my experience
Hmm.
is how do you just let it go? You focus on what really is going to make you happy in life. Okay, obviously the situation you're in it doesn't make you happy, so why focus on it?
Yeah.
I it gets really ugly at times, and it don't even phase me. I just smile and I think about my end goal, and it just doesn't penetrate me. I mean, it don't matter. You know, you gotta get your mindset. You gotta be not okay. Well, I'm gonna do this. No, actually start working on it. Have that
Mhm.
mindset. You are worthy to be happy. You do deserve to be treated good. You do deserve to laugh, and you do deserve to have fun. You know, once you get that, it falls into place. I'm sure Dana can vouch or agree. Once you get the steps going, it gets easy. It
Yeah.
really does.
I mean, you have to process what is happening
Yeah,
and deal with the pain of what's happening, but
yeah,
you also have to be realistic in the moment and go, okay, I have to get a plan, just like you said.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean, you have to.
You don't just say, okay, well, I'm getting out of this situation and bam. Okay, what are you going to do? Go live in a car? You going to go live in the streets? Well, how, if you're not in a better place, you're not happy, you're still miserable, you know, to where if you make a plan, that gives you something to look forward to. That's your hope. That's your dream. That's something that you hold on to and no one can take it away.
Yeah.
It puts you in making that plan, as much as the other thing may hurt, puts you in a different mindset, puts you in a
Yeah,
different environment.
exactly.
Yeah, that would be good. I mean, and that's a good point. Some I think maybe some people just don't want to take that step, maybe either out of fear of the unknown,
Well, they
Yeah,
get
fear of
paralyzed.
change, or
yeah.
paralyzed. You know.
Yeah. Or they're so used to it, and that's why I say
Mhm.
you gotta get that plan and follow through with it, not just keep talking about it. Because
Yeah.
you're always going to be afraid until you start doing it. Once you
Oh
start
yeah,
doing it,
absolutely.
you feel good about yourself. Like,
Mhm.
and that's exactly what I did. Okay, my health, I wasn't working. I got me a job, then I got a better job, and
Mhm.
then I got a vehicle. You know, I'm working on those steps. You're working on, and you feel so good about yourself, and it's like,
Oh,
you can do
absolutely.
anything. You know,
Yeah, it's just taking that leap of faith.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just it's just about doing it, because maybe if somebody does do that and they jump right into another relationship was
yeah,
that they just left
yeah,
out of fear. I don't
yeah.
know, but
You could look at it as a spiritual aspect. Even look at it
mhm.
this way. Okay, no matter what your religion is. Okay, I'll ask someone, I say, okay, well, you believe in this, your religion, right? Yeah. Do you
Mhm.
honestly have faith and trust in that? Oh, yeah. Then why can't you trust in your decision? Why can't you have
Yeah,
faith in your decision and do this the same way that you do with your religion? You know,
Exactly.
that's a good point. Yeah.
so just do it.
Well, it's
Don't.
that gut instinct thing.
Yeah,
Your gut's
Yeah.
not going to lead you astray,
exactly.
because that is what, to me, your gut is your second brain, but also your gut instinct is what is most connected spiritually,
Yeah,
which is true because your brain is your monkey mind. It kind of goes all
Mhm.
over the place.
Yeah.
and Willow, PW. You're awesome. Like I told you before, it'll get better. You're doing good.
Maybe I need to do a session with you sooner than later, Willow, about self confidence, because I feel
Yeah.
like you pay too much attention to those people
She is so awesome.
and worry about what they think or whatever. I mean, I know you said they were older ladies. And if you had more self confidence in a way and could kind of brush them off, you wouldn't care what they thought, you
Mhm.
know?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing right there, is the fear, is the what will other people think?
If
And
I
I
was
had
around a bunch of older ladies, they'd probably think I was weird.
They're just jealous because PW is smart.
Yes, say what you were saying. I'm sorry, Jean.
no, I was just saying I'm trying to think of my train of thought here. Yeah, I had to stop thinking about that thing in my head, like what would somebody think? Like, I never went to a restaurant to eat alone. And I finally said, you know what, I'm going to do it. I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care if somebody's
Yeah,
thinking over there. They may not even be thinking that at all. that, oh, look at that guy, he's sitting there by himself, he's all alone. They may not even be thinking about that. And I was like, I don't really care if they are thinking that. I'm going to do what I want to do. I know I'm going to
Yeah.
survive, and I did it. And I came out and I said, you know what? That wasn't bad at all. Actually, it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
you know, I go to amusement parks by myself, and I did that, and I survived. I'm fine. Nothing happened. And
Exactly.
but it's a hard thing to break. And once you do, oh my gosh, it's like you know how free you are. I mean, it's like I have my,
It's a good feeling.
yes, it is. And I thought, this is my life. This is me. I'm not living it like you are, or you over there, or
Yeah.
somebody else. This is my life. That's what God gave me. And this is a great feeling. I
Yeah.
mean, but it took a while to break that. But it's almost like getting my YouTube channel started.
Yep.
I had to go out and do it.
Oh,
I watched a video, and one of the guy was like, "Go out right now, make a video, and upload." And because I was dragging my feet, I was like, "No, is it a good time to start? Is it? Oh, maybe I should do it next week." No, go right now, and that's what I did. That was my first BlackBerry video.
yeah.
I went out, I did it, I uploaded, and I was like, "Okay, let's do this again." And it was like, "Wow, this is I'm okay."
I was
So,
scared to death to put my face on YouTube.
oh,
Well,
trust me, it did it until I
yeah.
have watched that one clip, and I'm like, you just got to do it, and you're going to survive.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard, but you're going to do it. And once you finally do it, gosh, the rush that I got from that, I was like, woo.
I was
Yeah.
afraid viewers were going to judge me so hard, and I was afraid of the comments I was going to get and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Here's another good way to look at all of it too, especially when you're trying to build that courage. Is look at it. Remember when we were all kids and we were first trying to learn how to ride a bike and so scared to get on it because two wheels and balance. What did our parents do? What did we do? We put training wheels on it.
Mhm.
Okay, the training wheels help guide you and get you used to it. Well, the same with being in a bad situation like this. Once you get that mindset and you've got one person, even if it's just one person that you can trust and you open up to, they're like not only are they your friend, but it's like your training wheel. They help encourage you and
Mhm.
guide you. Hey, you're doing great. Keep going. Keep going. You got this. You got this. And then before you know it, yeah, your friend is always still going to be there, but
Yeah.
you're doing it all on your own
Mhm.
without that encouragement and without that. There you go. See, you've got this. You've got this. Kind of to me, it's the same concept.
Well, yeah, it is. And I wish there were more people out there that had that attitude, that did that. I try to raise my children like, give them confidence and doing it. I know they're going to make mistakes, but I'm going to be there to
Yeah,
help them out and say it's going to be okay. You got this. You're going to do it. And yeah, I told my kids, you're going to be smart. You're going places
yeah,
because somebody's got to give confidence, or how are you going to learn it unless you do it on your own? But that's going to be kind of hard, I think.
exactly.
So I wish there was more of that in this world instead of people trying to tear you down and
Yeah,
trying to,
well,
because they
you
don't
know,
want to look at themselves and help. They want to tear somebody else down because that gives them the satisfaction, you
uh,
know.
I
Because
would,
they're
I'd rather. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
because they're insecure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why they tear people down because they
yeah,
need to feel like somebody is less powerful.
yeah,
So they feel
Mhm.
more powerful.
yeah. And I'm to the point now where I don't mind. I don't even care if people do that to me because I look at it as if they're that focused on me with all that hate and negativity, then someone else isn't getting it because I can deal with it. I know how to do it. Don't bother me. I just let it go.
Mhm.
And someone else who wouldn't be able to is having an easier time because it's not focused on them.
Yeah.
Baby, your vibe attracts your tribe. It
Yeah,
it does. And that's why,
Yeah.
yeah,
I try to teach kids, you know, your vibe attracts your tribe, and you teach people how to treat you.
yeah.
You
Mhm.
don't try to change yourself
No,
in order to be friends with someone or be a partner to someone.
yeah,
You teach people how to treat you, and you be kind to other people,
yeah,
period. Your
Yeah.
energy level rises, and it draws people
yeah,
in.
and good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Because
even
you're
said
always going
that.
to have negativity. I mean,
Yeah, I said that in someone's. It's YouTube advice channel. I go there once in a while just to check out and see if there's anything new being said. But they were talking about YouTubers that they're trying so hard to be like someone else that is popular or whatever, so they can succeed. And I put in there and said, I'm myself. I don't want to be like the next channel. I'm me,
mhm,
and people would rather see you being you and unique instead of exactly the same way that another channel is, because you get so many channels that are the same, it's going to be boring. Why do
mhm.
you don't have no
That's
variety.
easy.
It's all fake. You got to be yourself. Your personality, your, like what she said, your positivity will bring positivity.
Yep, that's exactly right. I had one of my subscribers tell me that. Just be yourself.
Yeah,
Don't be yourself. Don't worry about anybody else. You're a good person. Just be yourself, and it will work, and it has.
yeah,
So yeah.
I mean, I could have been. I came in on one of those pop culture channels. That's
Hmm.
how I got introduced to YouTube. Now, I could have jumped and made a duplicate with my personality, okay? And it probably would have been a lot further than my channel is right now. But I could not see myself
Hmm.
doing another pop culture reality TV channel. I just could not do it because
Hmm.
that's not my background. And that's not where my
Yeah.
heart is. You know
yeah,
what I mean? I didn't want to be a
Yeah.
repeat.
No, it's a good point. Yeah.
yeah,
If it's
and,
not who you are, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. And you got to do it for yourself. I mean, that's in the
yeah,
at the end of the day, that's you. It's not somebody else's channel. It's your channel, and
yeah,
yeah, you've got
and,
to do what you like to do.
But you're like,
yeah,
if I did that pop culture reality TV drama channel, I'd
and,
probably have 50,000 or more subs by
yeah,
now. But
yeah,
my integrity wasn't there.
yeah,
Could have, yeah, but mm,
But it's
and
like,
then
it's not your
yeah.
integrity.
yeah, and if you feel like you're losing traction on what it is that you're doing and who you really are. Like my avatar picture, I just changed now. Even us strong people, we hit a weak point sometimes, and we get a little down. You focus on what inspires you and the people that really have your back and that drive you. Like you said, it all comes back to you. You get what you give. So you're given positivity, you'll get that positivity. You're gonna give that
Mhm.
negativity, you're just gonna get that right back.
Yeah,
So
I just want to help people.
yeah,
Yellow shirt just wants to help people, make them laugh, and
Well,
show them
yeah,
different places.
yeah.
right.
I just
Well,
want to
yeah,
creep people out.
well, yeah. That's what I used to do back in school, and I had a good time. I was a class clown. I mean, why not? Laughter's the best medicine, and that's really the jokes. Those that
Yeah,
wasn't the first start of my channel, but then I thought, well, wow, this is actually maybe this is what I was supposed to do.
yeah,
Maybe this is. I mean, I'm actually good, so
yeah,
I had to change it a little bit. So
yeah.
It's fun.
It is.
yeah,
I,
well, it's
I'm
supposed to
the
be fun.
I'm the creepy, spooky, funny guy. It's just I try to help people not be afraid of the unknown, help them
Mhm.
not to be afraid of the dark, and also helping people. My job, I'm helping people, and
Mhm.
I don't know exactly what my channel is, but it is something.
Well, you're doing something right, so
I tell you exactly what my channel is. It's a fun, positive atmosphere where we're family and we treat everyone with respect.
Mhm.
And I can't ask for, I mean, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have your baby crazy girl and Vicky and, and then Zeke on Tuesdays. I mean, we're, yeah, it's just, it's an awesome feeling. And you'd be amazed, like Yellow, that, you said that you had someone reach out to you. Yeah. You get people reaching out to you in a private message, say, hey,
Mhm.
your streams are so positive, and even when a troll comes in, you don't even give them no credit. You just
Yeah.
block and delete, and you guys keep going and having fun without a
Mhm.
skip. And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspire people.
Yeah, and it's going to be like that. You're going to have the haters and the negativity coming. It's
Yep,
I expect it. I mean, I went
yep,
into this knowing that yeah, it's probably going to be good, but you're also going to have the other side that's going to try to
yep.
come after you because they see you
And
doing really good and they see, oh, what's
but
he doing? Who's he think he is? I'm
so
going to go tear him down. No, 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 no. It's
yep.
okay.
So
I'll say
here's
yeah.
the twist that goes back to what Dana was asking earlier, and that's why I was kind of keeping the YouTube in the topic
Mhm.
here. Is okay, but in a relationship now. Now look at YouTube as a relationship,
Yeah.
because it really is a relationship. You've
Mhm.
got friends and people that you really connect with. Okay,
Yeah.
well, there's a few of them that are going to be bad and so negative, just like in your real life relationship. It's
Yeah.
going to get nasty. So
Yeah.
how are you going to handle it there? If you can handle that good on a social media, handle it the same way that you are,
Mhm.
that you would with whoever you're with that positivity in your mind. You don't have to
Yeah.
give them positivity, but positivity to yourself.
But you can send positivity back to them in the form of energy because this is what I
Yeah,
believe.
energy. Yeah,
Mhm.
If
Yeah.
you send bad karma to them, it bounces back to you.
yeah. Oh, I
So
Yeah.
don't
you
send
send out
nothing to them. I
good
do. Yeah, and so it's
because
just kind of like a full circle.
the first nine
Yeah.
months
It's
I
going
was
to
a
come back.
YouTuber, the first 9 months I was a YouTuber, I had I had somebody after me, and I was a slow grow. Somebody trying to
Mhm.
blackball me. I had been on
Oh,
their panel and I quit,
Oh, wow.
and they didn't like it, and they didn't want me doing spiritual stuff. So they tried to
Mm.
blackball me, and I was like, I'm not going to
yeah,
engage.
Yeah.
I am not going to go after them.
yeah,
I'm going to be forgiving,
yeah,
and I'm going to send light back.
exactly. Yeah,
They tried to come after me publicly. I wasn't
yeah.
going there.
Well, look at
Yeah.
you and I. We get along great. And look at Zeke. Zeke is a minister in a ministry and a chaplain. Okay, well, we all of us in our on the channel of PPR that are they've got their own channels too, but converged into one. We all have separate beliefs, different beliefs, and we all still get along and love each other like
Yeah,
crazy. You know, even though I don't go to church, Zeke and I are like brothers and just get along so good. And he's in the ministry and a chaplain. All right, and you know it. It's just that positive energy that we still have. You're a good person.
yeah. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell all my mods. I've already told Jelly, and I told Willow. So Virginia Wolf, you have to know too. All my mods get a hypnosis session.
I've had that tried to me before, and the guy got mad because he couldn't. It didn't work.
Do what now?
I said that's been tried to me before, and the guy got mad at me because he couldn't hypnotize me, and I said, dude, I work with mentally disabled people. I know reverse psychology and all this other stuff. It's not going to work on me. I can't.
Um, with with the training that I'm in, everyone is hypnotizable. You just have to use certain methods.
Yeah,
I'm in a
yeah,
deeper form in my
Yeah.
residency now. So
And it was to try and quit smoking, and it didn't work. I'm just like, I'm like, sorry, dude, I'm still gonna pay you, but yeah,
how
it's.
many sessions did you have?
I had three of them.
Yeah.
We tried three different times.
So Virginia Wolf, did you hear my message
I'm
or
sorry,
no?
Trina.
No, no, it's okay. Virginia, did you hear my message? You get a free session. We just have to schedule it appropriately. I'm just telling him like this because I don't ever get to. He doesn't have an Instagram.
I don't blame them.
Hey, clubhouse, Cobalt, corner clubhouse, Cobalt, corner clubhouse, Cobalt.
We
Getting
tried
harder
that
to say.
one
Yeah,
Can you say that 3 times fast, Dustin?
night.
I'm not
No,
even gonna try.
I just say
I'll
Mark.
I'll admit defeat.
I don't know if Ray left. I will catch up with you later. She wanted me to try to connect with a photo of someone that has passed.
Oh,
I
Hmm.
got hypnotized today.
No.
Um, I loved it. I'm a hypnosis hoe. I like it a
well,
lot.
you're a good person too, though, and you really care about people. So
Thank you so
yeah,
much, Justin.
Yeah.
Did you want to come up and bring your photo, Ray?
I'll hop down so you can.
Do you want now?
I said I'll jump down so you can come up and
Oh,
share
you
your
don't have to
photo.
drop down. I have enough slots where she can bring it up. I'll drop it so you can bring it up, Ray. Oop, oop. I said I'd let some people. She's bringing a photo. See if I can connect. It's easier for me to try to connect in short periods of time. If someone has a, I don't know why I'm doing that. I can. If someone has a photo. Yesterday I had a migraine that
Hmm.
that wanted to kick my ass. Sorry for the cuss word. But today so much better. Whoop.
Oh, I know. I should have told you, baby, you were on before I came up, because I'm sure she would have put you on and listened to you.
Do what now?
I should have told Yo Baby that you were live before I came up on panel.
Oh,
So she's at work. She's working, but she could have been listening to you and said hi.
aw. Yeah, I miss seeing her. But everybody needs to, yeah, focus on releasing. And it really does help if you visualize them as a child
Mhm.
to release what you're upset about and give it back to them.
Yeah. Well, even if you have to, if visualizing that don't work, whatever makes you whether even if it's a clown or something funny or
Yeah,
just something that they can relate to in a good positive way. You
yeah.
know, uh,
Hey, Ray Ray, how are you doing?
Hey,
Hey, well,
hello.
hi,
hello. I'm
doing
gonna
all
mute so I
right.
don't make noise.
Ray has her fitness Instagram, by the way. She does hers on Insta.
Okay.
So, do you have your photo? It's a male, correct?
Yeah.
And was this a friend or a relationship that passed away?
Hold on one second. I'm getting a lot of feedback,
Okay,
kind of like I did the first time.
okay. Do you have two lines going?
I have YouTube and then a StreamYard.
You have to turn down YouTube.
Or click mute or pause. You can pause YouTube and you'll still see your chat go through.
Yeah.
I've got too much crap on my desk.
No, it's not
Oh,
crap. It's stuff that you need and that you use and that is beneficial to help other people.
You should see my desk. It's
I
pitiful.
like that. That's good.
I've got rocks and stones and notebooks and
okay, I think I've got it.
things like this, blubbers.
Fine.
I got salt if you need some salt.
I've got this and shakers.
See, and that's all stuff that can help people.
Can you hear me now, Ray?
I can.
Okay, this is a guy, right?
It's a male.
And he was very connected to you in your heart.
Yes.
Friend, but more than a friend.
Um, it could be
Kind of
more
both,
than one person trying to come through.
but in an accident,
Either that would be, yeah, that would be,
motorcycle accident,
no.
but vehicular.
Yes.
Okay. What is the number? What is the 5? Connected.
Do you want me to show you the picture?
Yeah, but the number 5 keeps coming up.
May?
Hmm.
Did he die in May?
You know what? Mm, I don't recall. I know
Okay.
that sounds so bad.
That's okay. That's okay. It doesn't matter if you don't remember, but you can just remember the number 5, okay?
Okay.
You can get
So,
the you can get the photo
okay.
and show
So,
me. Dark hair, right? Okay. But that's your grandfather, is it not?
yeah. See, that's why I said it could be more than one person.
Okay, there is more than one person.
Whoever steps forward
There's
first.
2. That's your grandfather.
Yeah.
And he was in the military,
Mhm.
but of course, because I saw that. Is that on your mom's side?
My dad.
Your dad. The other guy is more recent.
Yeah.
And you were more connected to him. You were still connected to him after your marriage, but
Yeah. Well,
you were
um,
connected to him previous to your marriage
yeah.
in
But
a more emotional way.
yeah. Well, yeah, like a brother, sister.
But
Like,
he would have wanted more if he could.
yeah.
He would have wanted more if he could. And he still watches over you.
I
And,
figured.
and he still sends you signs. And he seems more he seems bigger
Bigger?
through here.
Possibly. I wish I could grab the picture, but it's too high on the wall and I'm short.
Okay.
So,
He's very connected to you. And there's an accident attached to his death too.
yeah. Yeah. He was killed in a car accident.
Yeah.
And
So they're coming together. I picked up on him first.
my grandpa and
Yeah.
Derek. Okay. Cool.
Because on the other side, your grandpa looks about 30 now.
Yeah, he was a handsome dude from the pictures.
Yeah.
I just want to know if he's proud.
He's funny.
Yeah? Cool.
First of all, your grandfather's funny. And your grandfather that's not nice to say, but it's not a mean thing to say. He likes you better than he did his son.
Oh, is
And
he being serious?
he says it with a smile on his face.
Oh, okay.
He's not being mean,
No, I know. I don't think that way.
but
Well, my dad was 2 when he passed.
he was 2 when he passed.
Yeah.
He's not trying to be mean.
Oh,
He's
I know.
trying to be funny, but
Yeah.
he likes you better than he does his son.
Aw.
So he is proud of everything you've achieved, but he does watch over you as well. You are strong, and you are more fierce than a lot of the soldiers he worked with.
No. Oh, I've had a lot of tears since I got back from England. Not a lot, but that was pretty more emotional than I expected.
You have a lot of fight in you, and he also says in the next 2 years, you will have a major opportunity you didn't expect.
Cool.
So keep pushing forward. Don't 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 lag.
Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be pushing forward to. Like, I'm kind of stagnant right now. I quit a job I hated. Like, it made me miserable. Out of nowhere, I said, F this. I'm done. Turned in a 2-week resignation. I have a part time job that I don't like, but feel obligated to keep.
Look,
Be-
with all
Like,
your with all your fitness stuff that you've been doing,
yeah.
you need to keep pushing forward with that.
Okay, I will. It's
And,
the only thing that keeps me sane, but
and
I don't know who would want a disabled trainer or
other disabled people.
okay.
Do you not understand?
I think I'm getting it.
Keep inspiring because people need to see this.
Okay.
Okay? And I may see if I can hook you up with someone that's in another country, but you need to keep pushing this. You need to keep pushing this more
Okay.
than
I
you have.
will. No, like I did a weird thing today. I bought an anatomy book just like on impulse, and I was like, why the F did I buy this? I have 50 anatomy books. Like it's just gonna sit on the shelf.
No, Ray, you need to start pressing YouTube.
Okay.
You need to take it from Instagram to YouTube and start making videos.
Okay.
You'll eventually reach somebody. There's somebody out there that may
Because
need that.
there are people that think they can't. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
That you are going to inspire so much that you're going to give them another leaf on life.
Okay.
Lease on life. Lease on life.
Mhm.
And this isn't coming from me. You're being pushed by your grandfather. I'm saying YouTube. He's wanting you to push harder, soldier. Push harder because there's so many people that think they can't and they are not going to have a life because of their handicaps. That you need to show that they can.
Cool. I can do that, and that's been my plan all along.
And that's
Yeah.
where at some point your YouTube may really blow up.
Okay. Cool.
But it can't do it until you
Unless,
do it.
until I put
Yeah.
myself out there. But I like Instagram.
But
Well,
I
yeah,
know.
and it may take some time. I mean, my channel's about 3 years old, and it didn't take off until this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was getting frustrated, but then people were like, and saying the same thing as Dana is, you don't give up. I
Oh
mean,
no,
it's gonna
Look,
happen.
mine didn't start, and mine's still
Mhm,
little, but
mhm,
mine didn't take a bump up, like I said, until August when
mhm.
TMZ out of the blue on Twitter asked me could I come on,
mhm.
and I just got asked again.
Yeah.
Weird crap happens.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
You messaged me.
Yeah, out of the blue.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how I found you.
I don't know either. Hey, I do have a question. And it's like on the spiritual realm of things. Sorry if I'm taking away from what you
No.
had
No, no, no.
for today. So when I was at the cemetery, and literally, I was so overcome with emotion at my grandfather's resting place. I like sobbed and snotted and cried all over the place.
Who's David?
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah.
That is my
Hmm.
dad's cousin. Ask him if I'm right. I believe that's my dad's cousin. These are people I've never
Mhm.
met, like
Okay.
my grandpa and David.
Okay. I mean, just out of the blue, I was supposed to ask. Okay,
Hmm.
sorry.
It's okay.
So when it comes, I have to ask because I'll get itchy nose,
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
ringed ears,
Yeah,
crap
no,
like
I
that.
just go ahead, ask. Like, it's cool.
Mhm.
So, yeah, David is my dad's cousin.
So what's up with him?
David passed, I believe, when a house fell on him.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, sorry, David.
And then it was funny because I thought about him today. So that's cool. It's weird, but it's cool. I like it. Um, uh, so yeah, that's all I know.
Sorry, David. Okay, but yeah.
And so I was at my grandpa's gravesite, and I was like all super emotional. And there was this woman, and uh, anyway, it was did someone send her to me?
The woman,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. That was cool.
She comforted you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know why I'm so emotional.
That's okay. That's
Woo!
how life works. That's how life
So
works.
yeah, that's cool. I just wanted my grandpa to
Give
know
you,
I was there, I guess, and
yeah,
that even though I didn't meet him, I guess I still feel like an emotional connection
yeah.
and a thankfulness for his service, and there's a love there. So it's just sad that I never got to know him.
No, I get it. On my dad's side, I never got to meet his birth father, but oddly enough, I feel like I know him and I'm still connected in some weird way. Yeah.
And then Derek, I loved him like unlike any like I don't know. He's the first person I think I loved, and it was not like a romantic thing at all. Uh, I don't know.
It was a soul love,
Yeah, there you go.
Hmm.
almost like a soulmate love.
And like I hadn't seen him for several years before he passed.
And did he have kind of swoopy hair?
Swoop.
I mean, just right here, and he would wear glasses on and off. I mean, just right here, his hair would kind of.
I don't know. Like I don't know that. He's
Yeah.
slender, right?
What now?
He's slender, right?
I didn't hear the last word.
Slender, like thin,
Slender.
like
Slender.
medium build?
Yeah,
Okay, just making sure.
his
Um,
shoulders just looked a little broad to me.
yeah, yeah. As for his hair, he usually kept it real short. So I don't know if it's not. I don't know.
Yeah, when they're on the other side, they all look about 30ish. You can pass away at 18, and your prime age will look about 30. And the reason why, you sort of end up, that's about the prime age.
Hmm.
You can pass away at 5 years old, and you may appear that way in spirit to your parent.
Yeah.
But when you go to the other side, you'll appear the way you passed your person initially,
Hmm.
but your soul, your spirit will go to about 30ish
Yeah.
because
Okay.
that's your prime, right?
Yeah.
But your soul of light is not like embodied in a body.
Right. Right. I understand. I think it's cool that Derek came through though. That's
Mhm.
They came through together. I mean, what? I don't get it, but I guess it's because they were both connected to you in a soul way in different ways, and they both were in accidents like that.
I didn't know my grandpa was in an accident. I just know he was killed in World War II.
Yeah,
But
but I feel like he wasn't shot. I feel like he was in one of those vehicles
mhm.
in World War II. Those they're they have those on the front.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I
What are
got
they
you.
called?
Yeah. I don't remember.
Big wheels. The
I know
thing
Hmm.
what
on
they're
top,
18.
the gun on
18
front.
seventies. I know what you're talking about. I just don't have
What
the
is it called, Gene?
I don't know. I'm trying to think, but I'm trying to think what it would be. I would not a troop transport,
It's a
but
tank. It's a
Yeah, like a tank.
a tank.
it's a
Okay, well,
tank.
yeah, that has the gun. Yeah, the. Mhm.
Okay. That's cool. So I just like I said, I hope he knows that I love him and I hope he's proud.
I just feel like your personality
Hmm.
very similar to his personality, and
Cool.
you have so much fight in you, despite everything you've had to deal with. But the key word is focus,
Okay.
focus, focus, focus.
And
Because
Derek this oh, I'm sorry. Yes, focus. I even had it I have it written down. I was listening to you guys. I
you're
said
kidding me.
I said make a plan vision board. So like I
Mhm.
wrote it down. It's on my to-do list.
What the word
Vision.
focus?
Vision board.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But you can
Yeah,
really
I
make
guess.
something out of the fitness thing and the YouTube channel, and for people with different needs,
Okay.
different abilities.
Cool.
People need that.
Sounds good. Uh, d- uh, did Derek want to say anything?
I think Derek is just basically trying to be like a guardian.
I need it.
So if you have weird things going
Mhm.
on around you,
Weird
crap
thing.
falling off tables that shouldn't fall off, um, little signs happening. Oh, that shouldn't have happened. Why did that happen? Why did the it's him.
Oh, I believe it.
He's basically watching over you.
That's great. I'm glad to hear it. And I still love him to death. Still
But
love
Mhm.
him.
again,
No
if
pun intended. Just realized how that sounded. No pun
That's
intended.
but if things had been different, if you had been more accepting of it, things would have been different.
His sister would have kicked my ass. Sorry.
That's okay.
But
But
no, like
it would have changed what have happened to him.
it was so I don't know. I was older and I was off doing this and he was off with someone else and didn't even come up in conversation.
He just wanted you to know.
Well, okay. I
No,
guess
it's
I didn't.
okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's yeah, and you know what? That makes sense
He was
because
basically in love with you.
yeah, I so that all of that makes sense because the last time I saw him, I was at I was at a bowling alley for a birthday party, and he said something like, "Hey, you were supposed to marry me," and I was like, "You should have said something."
Hmm.
So like, so that makes that wasn't a joke.
No,
Okay,
it wasn't a joke.
all right.
But he watches over you.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to know.
I mean, not that he doesn't have a heavenly place. He does,
Good.
but he
That
still
makes
watches over you.
that makes me happy. Makes me very happy.
But anyway, that's basically it.
Aw. Well, tell them thank you,
Most welcome.
and I love them.
But I think your grandfather thinks you're pretty fierce.
Oh,
And
I
don't tell.
don't see it, but I'm glad he does. So that's good.
But anyway, I appreciate you.
Of course, I appreciate you. I didn't expect like this. So cool. I'll take it.
Yeah, and I didn't expect his cousin to come up either.
Hey, that's cool. Any message? Like
From his cousin? No,
yeah, like I don't know. You
I think
popped
that was
in.
just an affirmation.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Cool.
sometimes they'll do it just for to affirm the
Got it.
messages.
Got it.
So
Very cool. Well, sorry for taking up like your time.
no worries. No worries whatsoever.
All right.
But big love.
Big love to you guys too. It was a
Yeah.
fun.
Hey, shoeless one, I didn't even see you. Just so happy to see you on here. It has been a whole while. I had disappeared to chat for a second so I could focus. So happy to see you on here. Lord have mercy. I was focusing on giving Ray a message. Oh, bye-bye, Ray. I don't know that you've met Shoeless One, Jean. Jean the Dancing Machine.
The who? Oh
Oh,
shit!
is
No.
he going now? Well, night, everyone. Just thought I'd stick my head in. And he leaves at 11:11. Well, damn it. I thought he'd pop up for a second. So I could,
11.
Shoeless Steve. He's from Australia.
Who? Oh, who's the other gentleman on the panel tonight? What is
Dustin. He
Dustin? Okay,
he
yeah, I
has a
gotta.
paranormal channel.
Yeah, and I've seen him. I gotta write it down. I've seen him so many places too. When he mentioned that, I'm like, I'm trying to think, where did I see him before? But now, when I looked at the chat, I saw his full channel name, and I'm like, oh, I know now where I've seen him. So, and I think it was like Tuber Chat and a couple of other places I've seen him at.
Yes, Virginia Wolf, you should get Instagram. It would make it a million times easier for me to send you messages. Shoeless one, I wish you wouldn't pop off right when I see you. Because I had the screen blown up. I didn't see anybody in chat. Because I was trying to I couldn't see your pictures because I'm blind. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I've got my glasses here too.
I need to go to get my eyes checked to see if they. I do have email, Virginia Wolf. But you know, on Instagram, they have that little thing where you can send voice messages and stuff, and even call someone.
Oh, can you? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, is Sheila's even still on here? I have a feeling he's just listening, and he's not in the chat.
Let's see.
But
well, it comes up when I type it out. Maybe.
What his
In
name?
the background.
It doesn't when I do it, but I don't think it does because I don't know why. But anywho,
Hmm.
that being said, all my mods get a free. I told them get a free dooflachi.
The
Are you still? Yeah,
hypnosis.
yeah.
I'm thinking about
You chicken. You
it.
so chicken. You going what?
I'm just kind of nervous a little bit, and I know what I said earlier tonight. Yeah, you just got to do it, but.
Look, when when I go under,
Hmm.
I can still kind of hear things, but my body is like the body's checked out. The body's just like checked
Yeah,
out.
I might have to look at it first, and then yeah, and then see.
Look at it.
No,
How do you look at hypnosis?
I mean just watch it if you're going to do it here. I don't know. I don't know where you're going to do it.
Oh, Zoom.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, Zoom. Well, we can't.
It's
Yeah.
private.
Well, that's
Unless
right. Yeah,
somebody's
you were talking
brave
about.
enough to do it on here.
No, not on YouTube.
Somebody's brave enough to let me do a quick induction on them, where I just do the induction. They put us in, what is it in Zoom when you can go, oh, the breakout rooms.
Hmm.
They put us in the breakout rooms so we can practice the new inductions. Because, I'm in the residency program.
Hmm.
I like that.
Good.
I like it because we get taught very advanced techniques. I like it. And advanced so much so that they teach you to hypnotize anybody.
Oh, really? Wow.
Anybody.
Hmm.
Because it breaks down how the brain works specifically. It's just not hypnosis. It's like behavioral psychology.
Hmm.
That's why I like it.
Good.
It's not like one of those $5 hypnosis classes.
Fly by night operations like at the airport.
Yeah. Let me teach you something real quick. $5. No. That's why I like it so much.
Hmm.
Because it can kick your butt 6 hours on Tuesday. You study in 5, 6 hours. That's why I'm trying to balance my time now.
Hmm.
I was told Steve, I said, this is serious. He said, as it should be.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool because some of those people that signed up for the class, they were like, "Oh, what the hell I sign up for? I might have to drop out of this."
Refund or drop out to get a refund before the class goes too far.
Yeah.
Mm.
But it's very, very cool because it breaks down the brain in such a way that, oh, this person's made this way.
Hmm.
And they take physical cues, and this person takes emotional cues. So you got to break down
Hmm.
what kind of person this is. Are you a physical? Are you an emotional?
I don't
It's
know.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if you walked into my office, that would be one of the first things that I had to figure out.
No.
And then you go to another level that I have to figure out.
Mm.
And then once you do that, you got it lock and key. And then you're all mine.
They're all my yeah. Oh boy, yeah, I'll think about it.
Now you're real scared.
Let me see. I got to get going. No, just kidding.
No, but look, if you're going in there to solve a problem
Hmm.
you want to get rid of, right?
Yeah, I would think.
And then you go into hypnosis, and that hypnosis feels like the best drug money can buy,
Hmm.
baby. You're going to be like, oh, this is good because the problem's going away, and the hypnosis feels like heaven.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like you go in and buy a mixed drink somewhere, and you're like, "Oh heck,
Yeah.
this drink is good."
And that's what I was saying last night at Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, really? What kind of drink do you have?
Oh, it was a margarita. You know, I went to Mexican, so
You went to Mexico?
no Mexican, the Mexican restaurant.
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
see,
Cinco de Mayo, I used to like we like to go out there, and it's like it's a May 5th kind of thing.
I kept going. May 5th, May 5th. May 5th is something.
Yeah,
Something happens on May 5th, but I can't remember.
Cinco de Mayo.
And darn it, I missed the whole thing.
Yeah, and there's a lot of Mexican restaurants where I'm at here, so yeah, you can't help but go out. They're all
So,
over around. There's so many within walking distance. So
so did you dance?
no, 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 they didn't have dancing there.
You should have got up and danced anyway. I bet there was
Oh
music.
gosh, well, yeah, I couldn't do that. I did that on a cruise ship one time.
And what happened?
Oh, I was I people knew who I was the next day. I can tell you that.
Because you were shaking your
Oh,
groove
I was
thing?
up there. Yeah, more than that. I mean, like I said, I had people I didn't even know say, "Hey, I remember you last night." I'm like, "Yeah,
Did you
okay."
get naked?
No, no, no. I didn't get so. I mean, I can still remember it. So yeah, no, I didn't get naked.
Well, you said people. I did more than that. People could remember it.
Well, the more songs I did, and it was fun. I mean, if you haven't tried karaoke, it really is fun.
Now
I mean, if you
see
want something to break the ice on that and your fear of everything, yeah, go ahead and do that because you're singing in front of lots of people.
that. You know, I have never done karaoke.
Hmm.
I have always wanted to try it.
Hmm.
I'm scared.
Well, I know it. It's one of those things, I guess, but
I'm scared to death. That is my Achilles heel, my kryptonite.
I think it gets easier as the night goes on because the drinks are rolling, and then everybody's like, "Well, I can't be as bad as that person is by now." So,
So, what happened the first time you went up for karaoke?
oh yeah, you talk about I was scared to death to do that. I was very nervous. I think I messed up the song, but then after that, then I, what helped if you want to try it, I did a duet, so I wasn't up there by myself, so but that helped a little bit. That kind of broke the ice, kind of a little bit. So
You would think I wouldn't be scared, maybe, but yeah, I am bad scared.
it's one of those things, I guess, maybe, but
I definitely won't do something like that in front of my mom. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. She's my worst judge. My husband will go, "They're doing karaoke. Why don't you go up?" And then I can feel the weight of lead pulling me back.
Well, I think after I did it, then you start getting into that routine, like, oh, wait a minute, I could try this song, or what about this song, or that, because they have the words right there for you if you want.
So, do you ever feel like your voice can't handle certain songs?
Probably, but you know, like, everybody's laughing, everybody's having a good time, so it really doesn't matter. I
A
mean,
few
you're not going
drinks
to be
in.
perfect. Yeah, well, you're not going to be perfect. I'm not going to get up and sing a Michael Jackson song and sound just like him, but yeah, it's
Billie
you
Jean.
get your best shot. I think I'll try a Weird Al Yankovic song. I would like to try Weird Al up there one time. Just one of those songs. I think those are funny.
Too bad we can't have karaoke on here. We'd probably
I'm
get
telling.
busted by YouTube.
I have seen channels where they do that actually, or at least close to it. I think, but
How do they get by with it?
I don't know. That's curious. I would like to know because I would think that you would run into copyright, but maybe there's something out. Maybe it's a public use kind of thing. I'm not sure. I would be nervous to put it on YouTube because who do you get the approval from or copyright or
Yeah,
but
maybe I'm right.
maybe there's something out there that will let you do it legally without getting a strike on you.
maybe I'll write YouTube and see if it's possible
Mhm. Yeah,
and
I'm
see
just
if we can
I'm
do it.
nervous that any kind of music I have, even playing in the background, or if you could hear it. I did a video one night where I was in a restaurant. You can clearly hear the video and the words, and I'm like, oh, I can't use that because I don't want to take the risk of YouTube picking it up or somebody picking it up and saying, oh, that's a copyright. But
Night Ray, big love to you. Yeah, because Lord, I I try to get monetized. I got I got knocked down twice trying to get
oh, really?
monetized because they said I had reused content,
Hmm.
and part of it was music
Oh, was it?
in the background.
Oh, wow. And you mentioned reused content. Is that because I see some people doing that, like putting the same short out multiple times? Is that what they're referring to? Like you're reusing a same video over and over, or?
That and if I were to post my video on Instagram first
Hmm.
and then put it on YouTube,
Oh, wow.
reuse content.
Oh, huh. I didn't think about that.
If I were to take, like I
Huh.
had one video where I got the legs walking through flowers,
Hmm.
a little snippet of a video, and the video was free because I got it
Hmm.
off of where I edit.
Hmm.
I got that, and I got a piece of music off of where I edit, and I made a
Hmm.
video, and the video was good. And what the
Oh.
stuff I got was free.
Hmm.
YouTube said no.
Oh, wow.
They considered that reuse, wouldn't let me use it because my face wasn't on there and my voice wasn't on there.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a good point. I'm wondering, well, what do they do about like videos that say I've taken a regular long format video and made a short out of it? That's not the same. Would that be
If
the same thing as reused content?
if it's your video
Uh-huh.
and you made a short out of it,
Hmm.
they're okay with it,
Oh, okay, good. Phew, good.
as far as I know. But you can't use anything from anybody else's video.
Yeah.
You cannot let's see. You cannot have if you put your if you created a video and you put it on TikTok first
Hmm.
and then put it on YouTube, nope.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I
good
mean,
to know.
they're harsh about it.
Yeah, I figured they would be.
So what I
Hmm.
ended up doing was I paid some money on Fiverr to review my whole channel
Hmm.
and tell me what reused content was because I didn't get it. I didn't know what
Yeah,
I'd done
that's a good idea. All right.
because I hadn't used anybody's stuff
Hmm.
and I didn't want to get nixed again. But that was like 7, 8 months ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're strict.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess I'm gonna start wrapping up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here probably.
Well, I appreciate you
Oh yeah, no problem. I love coming up. Good thing
and
for
everybody.
good thing for notifications.
Everybody, go to Gene Yellow
Thank
Shirt
you.
Dad's channel. He comes up with funny jokes every day. It'll
Hmm.
make you smile. It really will. A lot
Thank
of
you.
dad jokes too.
Yeah, I know. I think I have one of those things. One of I think one I posted, I was at the end laughing. I almost cracked up because I started thinking about the joke, and while I was saying it, I'm thinking, "Oh no, this is not going to go."
And even if it's a corny dad joke, it still
No,
makes you laugh.
I
It
know.
does. You can't help
Right.
yourself.
Yeah. Well, good coming up here, Dana. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank Dustin for coming up. And
Yeah,
everybody,
Dustin. Yeah,
I
right.
hope this made sense to you. I hope it helped in some way. And those that are watching in the bushes, or if you're watching anyway, please leave a comment under the video. I will always reply, and it does help us get into the YouTube algorithms. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you all for coming. Remember, your vibe attracts your tribe. If you need any advice or you just want to tell us about your own experience, please do so. Thank you for coming.
Yep.
Have a great week.
You too.
And remember, I love you. Everybody take care.
All right. Good night.
And we're going out. Here we go. Let me find this song. And thank you, Sheila Swan, for coming by. And everybody else. So glad to see you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. Build a seed with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Bye, everybody. Have a great